Hello everyone, and welcome to Jeremy Wade Bodhrán. In today's video, we're going to talk about holding the Bodhrán. First off, before you even pick up a drum, you want to make sure that you're in a chair or a stool that does not have armrests so that your arms are free to move. The second consideration is that the chair or stool is at a height that allows your legs to be roughly parallel to the floor so that the drum doesn't roll forward off of your leg. One of the great things about the Bodhrán is that it is neither a right-handed nor a left-handed instrument. It doesn't matter which hand is your dominant hand, you can play the drum either direction. So for example, most people play the drum and hold the drumstick with their dominant hand and hold the actual instrument in their non-dominant hand. Another way to think about this is that if you were going to pick up a guitar and start strumming, which hand would you strum with? For me, even though I sign my name with my left hand and I eat food with my left hand, almost everything else I do is right-handed, including if I were to pick up a guitar, I would strum right-handed. I play drum set right-handed. And so I'm going to hold my drumstick in my right hand, and I'm going to pick up and hold the drum with my left hand. So now, let's pick up the drum with whichever hand is your non-dominant hand, set it on your leg like this so that you are perpendicular to the floor, and you want to create right angles between your body and the floor, and then you're going to roll the drum so that the edge of the shell meets your torso. Now, before we go any farther, it's important to note that this is not tucked up under my arm like this. If it's tucked too far in, then your clothing and your torso can actually inhibit the vibration of the skin and deaden the sound. So once the drum is resting against your torso, you can use your forearm behind the drum to help squeeze the shell in place. So currently I have 2 points of contact between this forearm and my torso, and the drum is resting on my leg. The next step is to place your non-dominant hand inside the drum and allow your thumb and first fingertips to rest right up against where the rim of the drum meets the skin, and then you can place your entire hand flat on the skin for now. This creates an additional point of contact and increases the stability of the hold of the instrument. You'll notice that for me and my drum, my non-dominant hand tends to sit somewhere between the 12 o'clock position and 3 o'clock position on this particular instrument. Now, depending on the length of your forearm and the size of your hand and the diameter of your drum and the depth of the shell, this could change a little bit. Some people have their hands closer to the top of the instrument, some are farther out toward the far edge. Whatever it is for you, you just want to make sure that your wrist stays relatively straight so that you're not putting extra pressure on your joints. To sum everything up, place the drum on your leg, roll it in so that the shell of the drum is up against your torso, but the drum is not tucked under your arm. We don't want to dampen the skin when we play it. Place the inside of your forearm on the outside of the shell so that you can squeeze it between your arm and your torso. Place your hand inside the drum so that your first finger and your thumb are up against the inside edge where the skin meets the shell, and then place your hand flat on the back of the skin. Thanks again for watching my video. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, or you can get in touch with me through my website, jeremywadepercussion.com. See you next time.